like, and this is going back 7 or 8 years. This has been going on. It's only gotten worse. But Chris Rock, Jerry Seinfeld, and Larry the Cable Guy, all at the same period of time, announced they are not doing colleges anymore.
Really?
Please stop with that.
Is that not true?
No, it's not true.
Right,
it's
good.
amazing, the
Good.
legs that got.
Yeah, but no, but
Good.
Here's what I said. A comedian told me he doesn't want to play colleges anymore.
Right,
That's
right.
what I said.
I didn't even know you ever saw this show.
I watch everyone.
Well, I find that highly unlikely.
because you didn't mention him spreading that lie about you.
Subscribe!
Two.
Slappercat.
You've abandoned college campuses in your stand-up.
Every comedian has.
Okay, so
Literally everyone.
Nope.
if you came up today, would you just read the landscape and develop a whole other comedic repertoire that does not end up having people picket outside your thing? Are you just transposed and you're not adjusting to the shifting terrain? So why is it their fault and not your fault?
It's a good question.
Well, you're being so broad about the whole thing.
Yeah, I am.
Well, but that doesn't work.
You said every comedian won't do colleges. Methinks that's a
Pretty broad statement.
Neil wants to know why you don't adapt to the crowd and stop blaming them for your inability to make college students laugh.
It's that simple, understand?
This subject comes up a lot of times with like people who are, my friends who are around my age, 40. No, and they have like kids who are like super woke and drive them fucking nuts.
Is it because they're woke, or you're a boomer who refuses to even attempt to try and find a way to make them laugh? When I was younger, I wasn't watching stand-up comedy, but I liked many TV shows that had older characters because they're written by people who knew how to tell jokes.
Might be worth considering.
You are the problem.
You gonna take responsibility?
No.
Like it.
And, woke does not automatically mean better.
Yes, that's a good point.
Woke does not automatically mean
Worse.
Newer does not automatically
Right,
mean
that's
better.
true.
So that's why I say to talk broadly is bullshit.
You've abandoned college campuses in your stand-up.
Every comedian has.
You've given up on an entire generation, and
I
you don't know how to make them
have
laugh.
given up on any place that doesn't even remotely attempt to believe in free speech.
It's infuriating to hear someone who lives in the freest country on earth complain he can't say what he wants. You absolutely 100% can. You just know there's
Consequences.
Marty Wayne, Lenny Bruce, George Carlin, Richard Pryor, Bowley and Wilson were actually arrested. So shut up, you whiny
Asshole!
So if something's funny, it's funny. There's no need to define, explain, or justify it.
I'm going to have to go ahead and sort of disagree with you there.
Anything that they hear that they don't like, that they don't agree with, is violence. These people are fucking nuts, and you should be calling them out.
That's what I call it.
hilarious joke. You want an astrophysicist to call out woke college kids for not laughing at your old crusty outdated jokes.
You're taking the path of least resistance.
Bill's taking the path of least resistance by not doing colleges. Neil actually tries to communicate with younger people, and look what Bill says when he tells him at least he tries.
You rose to the level of pop culture translator of science, which is a great place to be, and only a few people get to do that.
Well, thank you, but it's a lot of work to learning what the hell's going on out there in pop culture.
Who fucking who?
You're the one crying about woke kids not allowing free speech, and you mock Neil for making an effort.
Pathetic.
Parents ruin both their lives. They ruin their fucking spoiled kids' lives, and they ruin their own lives because the kids rule the roost. So that's what you're doing on a national level.
I'm feeling more like on the porch. Get off my lawn.
Really?
Yes, really. He's mocking you for complaining like a miserable old git.
Snap out of me!
And if you reject the college campus, then you have no influence on them. They're not going to say, oh, we're not going to get Bill, maybe we should change. Then you have no influence on them.
Sweetheart, I can wait till they grow up a little. You don't know what you're talking about.
Dude, you're 68. You're going to wait until you're 80 and expect a crowd of woke 30-year-olds to come to your show?
If you're upset at Jerry Seinfeld's act, I'm sorry. The problem is you and how you were raised. Spoiler alert, wrong.
Who are these people?
Who are these people?
Stop, you're gonna make me go.
I've never seen or heard anybody upset by Seinfeld's act. Where did you even hear that? You should do better research.
I have someone who I pay only to be a medical researcher. You know, I know they make fun of, like, you know, what do they call Dr. Google? Well, if you're a brilliant researcher, Dr. Google probably knows more than your doctor.
Bill thinks Seinfeld said something he didn't and also relies on an expert researcher to give him medical information.
Considered a little bit.
The kids were raised wrong. And it doesn't make me the bad guy because I noticed this. I don't know why you want to join this.
I want to navigate it so I can still be effective in communicating.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
Me too.
My whole video is highlighting you doing the opposite of what Neil just said. Dom Maher is a great example of an older comedian who doesn't blame the kids and who revels in making young people laugh.
You know, the thing I love now is like making like a 19-year-old Asian UCLA student laugh. I've worked with Russell several times, and I gotta say, great audiences and the most diverse audiences I've ever seen. I've never performed to a group of Cambodian women before. Laotian, Pakistanis. It's unbelievable.
This is why Dom is so respected. He loves diversity. He doesn't complain about it. He wants to be challenged and make as many people laugh as possible. And Bill yells,
Get off my lawn!
To finish, some wise words from a very shiny-headed Bill Burr.
Yeah, you two talking about comedy, how easy it is, how you guys doing it, and now I bet you as soon as
It's
they
easy
hear-
when you kill.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but
absolutely.
you guys do, and everybody.
Jamie, you
they
just give them
listen.
what they want. You just give them what they want.
Just give them what they want. Like the bloody video.